Hello, this is Malorian, and welcome to the Orc Tactical Team Battle Report. Well, I'm not sure what it is going to be exactly, but it's going to be great because normally I only do an Orc Tactical Team or a Battle Report, and normally because I do that, I can only get 10 a day uploaded. But today I'm going to combine them, so I'm going to have a couple Battle Reports, and then I'm going to have an Orc Tactical Team, and it should be Orc Tactical Team number 8431. It'll be great because I can cover on page 47 of the Bretonian Army book, and I think we should be able to cover paragraph 3. And with that, I think that'll be the last thing. I've covered every Army book and every paragraph and every book there's possible, and we should be good. But I also am doing battle reports on here. Now, the battle reports are going to be a little bit different today because normally at the beginning of a battle report, I show everybody's list and it kind of scrolls up and down the picture and you see what everybody, all the units of my army and all the units of the other person's army. And then I go unit by unit and show you what they have again in case you missed it the first time. So we're going to have scroll and this. Whereas today, I'm going to do neither one of them. So, but in my tactical team, I'm going to try something new, and I'm going to follow the example of Once Bitten. When he gives tactical advice, he gives notes and diagrams and things like that. So, in my Orc Tactical Team number 8231 or whatever, I'm going to give you not notes, but I'm going to flash numbers a lot. So every time I say a number, I'm going to give you the number on my hand. So if I say 3, I'll do 3. And that way you can remember things like that. And so we should be good. So first we can do some battle reports, then we do Orc Tactical Team, and then this upload will be good for the next 2 hours until I do my next upload.
Okay, so here we go for battle report number 1, me against my opponent. I don't like to take many pictures during a game because I feel that it slows things down, and all you really need is the aerial view to show you the brilliant tactical maneuvering that I perform. So this time I thought I would just draw it. So there's a picture of my opponent in the upper left-hand corner and his army, and this is my army down below. I did it green because orcs and goblins are my favorite army, and they're painted green. So I did that. So this is really what it looks like. I think this demonstrates the the brilliant tactical plan of putting all your army into 3 units and just make them as absolutely big as possible. And then, of course, what happened here is my opponent miscast turn 1, blew up the middle unit, and because I had all my army together in 3 big blocks, through some brilliant maneuvering after this, I won the game. So yeah, like I said, I know that there's not many pictures here, but I thought that this would certainly be adequate to show again the aerial view of my tactical maneuvering. So game 2 is this is for the Bretonian campaign, so I was a little more careful about who I chose as my opponent in this game. And this one, during the deployment phase, I thought it was odd that he took his main block and put him at the side facing the edge of the table. And of course, I didn't say anything about it. I wasn't really sure what he was thinking, but a lot of times people have cunning plans that they're using here. So I just let him go. So my plan here really is to take my unpainted Bretonian knights. That's why these units are not filled in, because they're not painted green like my orc army. I'm going to take my knights and just smash them. I mean, that's really, I think, the tactical maneuvering I think you need to see in my battle reports is that you put blocks on the table and you smash them. So I moved up. Of course, my opponent just fled my charges, ran off the table. All except 1 unit. But I didn't say anything about it because I figured, a lot of times there's some cunning plan going on, and there might have reasons for doing stuff like that. But the way it worked out, I just skipped a lot of pictures. But basically, at the end, he fled my charges, and I had all my lances against 1 tiny little unit. So hey, that's it. That's the game. So hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so as I said before, this is Orc Tactical Team number I don't even know anymore. And we're covering the 3rd paragraph of page 47 of the Bretonian Army book. And as I promised before, because it helps you to remember things, I'm going to use fingers with numbers on them as my way of helping you remember what I say. So there are 5 main things talked about in the third paragraph on page 47 of the Bretonian Army book, which is the only thing I haven't covered in the 8,000 orc tactical teams that I have made so far. So number 1 is that Bretonian children with magical abilities are sometimes sent to the Empire. Number 2, that doesn't happen too often because when they hit puberty, before they hit puberty, number 3, the Fey Enchantress takes them away. Let's see, number 4, their parents mourn them as if they're dead, and number 5, sometimes girls come back. But none of that really matters because 3 is the only thing that matters, and that is the number of units you should have on the table. So there you have it. There's my orc tactical team. Hope you enjoyed it.